Okay, good evening, guys. It's your boy Jasper in the building. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel once again. First of all, I'd like to say a very big thank you. Okay, for those people that do like our video, for those that do comment, and for our subscribers. Okay, thanks for subscribing. Okay, we need more viewers. Yeah. Okay, thanks. We really appreciate. So tonight, we'll be looking at Trendline. Okay, so when we talk about trend line are visual representation of support and resistance in any time frame. That is irrespective of the time frame that you have, be it daily time frame, be it weekly, be it monthly, even 1 minute, you always find a trend line. You always find a trend line there. Okay, and also trend line shows direction and speed of price and also describe patterns during periods of price continuation. Okay, so trendline, we can as well say trendline is a structure, that is a structure in which price tend to move in between, okay, for a short period of time before it will definitely break out and then test another structure and then another high or probably a low. And we have three types of trend line. Okay, we have sideways trend, we have uptrend, and we have downtrend. So when we talk about sideways is more or less like a ranging market when price is ranging. So whenever price is ranging, it's said to be what, on a sideways trend. So when we talk about uptrend market, these are market that are shooting up. Okay, bullish trend, these are market that are shooting up. Okay, and also whenever price is shooting up, prices tend to be creating higher highs and higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low. And also the last one, which is a downtrend market. Okay, when price is on a downtrend, we are said to be what, to be shorting. Okay, price is shorting, price will be creating lower lows and lower highs, lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high. Okay, so those are the three types of trend line that we have. And also the three main direction of the market is uptrend or downtrend or sideways trend. If price is not going up and is not shorting, that means price is ranging, and price will not range for long. Okay, because it has to do what, it has to continue shooting up or down. Okay, so guys, let us dive in, guys. Okay, good evening, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so tonight we'll be looking at sideways trend. Okay, so I said we'll be looking at trend line. Okay, we have three types of trend. So tonight we'll be looking at sideways trend first. Okay, so guys, whenever we talk about sideways trend, this is when price is ranging. Okay, and in some cases we can trade in a ranging market. Okay, and in some cases as well we cannot, because it depends. For instance, if we have a level of resistance here, okay, and we have another one, and price tend to this is a sideways trend, and if price is moving in between, look at how tight this sideways trend is. You see, take a look at it. You see, we cannot trade in this type of market. Okay, all we have to do is we need to wait for what, a breakout and a retest before we will do anything here. Okay, because this is way too tight for us to do anything. Okay, but in a situation whereby we have this type of sideways trend, Okay, let's say we have this sideways trend. We can trade in this type of trend because price has to move from a support to a resistance, back to support to a resistance. So this type of trade we can trade within this structure, right? Because we refer this level here to be what, uh to be resistance. We refer this level here to be what, our resistance, and this level here to be what, our support zone. And on our support zone, all we do is we sell, we buy, and on the resistance zone, all we do is we sell. So in as much as we have enough space, we can still get about 50 pips, at least 50 pips. We can trade, yeah, we can trade, because there are times that price will range on daily time frame, in fact on each 4 time frame, and we'll still get about 50 pips from such sideways trend. So in that type of market we can always trade. Okay, so all we just have to do is we just need to look for a better entry. Okay, because price will move from a support, and price will also move from the resistance zone. All we just have to do is find our entry. Okay, we need to find our entry. If price is on the resistance zone, we need to find our entry here. Okay, and we'll have our stop loss above it. Okay, and eventually price drops in our favor, then it's our TP, or we got out along the line. Okay, so when it gets to our support zone as well, we look for a buy entry. Okay, and we'll have our stop loss below it a little bit, then price goes in our favor. So that is the best way to trade in a ranging market, okay, or a sideways trend. Okay, so I think we are done. So let us check the chart. Let's see if we can get one or two things. Okay, I'm currently on, I'm on GJ. So let me switch to other pairs. Hold on, please. These are my pairs, my own pairs, so I don't want to touch them at all. So let's check AUD USD, Aussie dollar. Okay, so I will see if I can point out a sideways trend on Aussie dollar. Okay, first I would love to erase all of this. So let's check our H4 time frame. Okay, I think I have one here. Okay guys, let's take a look at this sideways trend. It's a little bit tricky, but let's just make use of this. I'll check if I can get another one. Okay, now take a look at this sideways trend. Whenever price reaches this area, it goes back up, and from this area it drops, and from here it goes back up, and from here it drops. This is a ranging market on our H4 time frame, and we should calculate the pips from this support here up all the way to this level. This is about 200 pips or so. Okay, so whenever price touches this area here, you learn to do what? You learn to find a possible buy entry. You learn to find a buy entry, and whenever price touches this resistance as well, you learn to do what? Find your sell entry. So that is how sideways trend works. Okay, we can trade within sideways trend or in a sideways trend. Okay, all that matters is if there is enough space for us to grab few pips. Okay, and also regarding our risk reward. Okay, if it suits us perfectly, we can always trade within this type of market. Okay, let me see if I can get another one. Okay, for instance, let's take a look at this ranging market here. This is a ranging market. Look at how tight this is. Okay, a pro will trade within this market, but it's not advisable to do so. But a pro trader will trade there, because in this market we still have about 50 pips or so. Okay, but a pro trader will trade in between. All they will just do is they will scale down to a lower time frame, let's say 60 minutes. Okay, this is just a back test. So this is the ranging market here. Okay, all they will just do is they will scale down to a lower time frame, which is H1. So they will start looking for possible entry, and not just H1. Whenever they want to take their entry, they will move to 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so on 15-minute time frame, that is where they will be taking the sniper entry. So, and also they will be having their stop loss as tight as possible, okay, above the resistance and below the support. Okay, risking, let's say, risking about 20 pips to get 70-80 plus pips. Okay, you see that is still very much awesome. Okay, let's check. Okay, for instance, now this is a sideways trend. This type of trend, a sideways trend like this, it's not advisable to trade in between. Okay, because this will be a choppy market. 20 pips, imagine, this is just 20 pips too. So it's not advisable to trade within this market. And also this is another ranging market here, so it's not advisable. This is said to be a continuation pattern, so it's not advisable to trade within. Okay, we just have to is either we trade the trend, which is this one right here. Is either we trade the trend, or we wait for a breakout, which happens somewhere here. So that is that. Let's see if I can get another one. So guys, this is another ranging market. This type of market is not advisable to trade within them. Okay, it's not advisable. Just stay out of this market. Okay, look for a nice structure or a nice pattern. Okay, but let's go back to this, the first one that we caught here, this one. Okay, this is a very nice trade. Okay, a nice market in which we can always trade in between. Okay, why? Because the space within this ranging market is even enough for us to catch about 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90 pips, risking 20 or 25 or 30 pips maximum. Okay guys, so that is that on sideways trend. So in my next video we'll be looking at uptrend market. Okay, so that is that. Thank you guys, see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and always like, share, and you can always comment in the comment section below. Okay, thank you guys, all love.